Now, Democratic State Senator Vincent Hughes of Pennsylvania. He represents District 7, which is also in eastern Pennsylvania, and is also chair of the Pennsylvania Senate Democratic Campaign Committee. And just a tease to the end of this, where we'll talk more about this, but he and I met a few weeks ago for the first time across the world in the middle of the desert. So we'll start with that.
Okay.
And talk about it later. And first talk politics. Take it away.
We will.
In the middle of the desert.
We were at a women's conference. We'll talk about it later. Tell us, again, I'm really not sure how anybody wraps their arms around a political race where you have a Democrat winning in a county for state Senate that, Democrats haven't won in over 100 years. What happened?
So first of all, go Birds. Just let me get that out the way. All right, I'm a Philly guy all the way through. So let's get that taken care of. We're rooting for our Phillies opening day today. Let's bring that one home, and we're gonna have to trust the process one more time with our Sixers. But all that being said, James Malone, and Joe, you'll appreciate this maybe more than most. James Malone in Lancaster did it the old-fashioned way. He went door to door.
Exactly.
Talking to everybody, Democrats, Republicans, and there's a high percentage of independents in this senatorial district, 17%. And he did something that we all should be doing right now. He listened to people first, and then he began the process of advocating for people based on what it is that he heard. All right. And he talked about the simple things that always seem to resonate. Hope over fear, help over hurt, speaking to people's real needs and real issues. He talks a lot about the housing crisis that exists, and not just for low-income individuals, but for the teacher that can't find a home. All right. The nurse that has to do Uber driving after their extended shift. He talked about the very real issues. Now, understand that he's talking about those kinds of things while the overwhelming ecosystem in the political environment is Republicans and Musk and Trump stealing the Social Security, reducing health care, cutting education, denying people food. That's in the ecosystem everywhere you go. People are angry. People are fearful, they're anxious, and they took that out on Election Day. That's how James Malone ran. Very simple. There were no commercials. There was no advertising. There was basic retail politics, speaking to the hearts and minds of people, not to this craziness that always seems to permeate much of American politics.
I tell you, you talk about influencing people and everything. The senator is so right. Knocked on 10,000 doors when I first ran. Nobody knew who I was. I never, ever had to take a poll. Because when you knock on 10,000 doors, when people invite you in and you're sitting around having spaghetti dinner with them around their household, you take it in like that, suddenly you know. And this is something Democrat, and I've heard AOC talk about this before. Go out, knock on doors, get to know, get on people's front doorstep, talk to them, and ask them, what are you thinking about? What's your biggest challenge right now? What do you need from whether it's Harrisburg or Washington or Tallahassee? What do you need? The power in that. We see it right here. Broke a 100-year winning streak by Republicans.
Yeah, I had a chapter in my last book on that door knocking and followed people doing it. And the complexity of what actual people say, the cross currents of what individual people believe is always humbling because it doesn't neatly map all these ideological lanes.
They aren't partisan.
Correct. And so, Senator Hughes, you obviously had an exciting victory for the party in Pennsylvania. I think lurking in what you're saying, and I'd love to pull it out a little bit, is a criticism of the National Democratic Party, and as you know, you've seen the national popularity numbers, a great result in a local race, but somehow, even in a time of a kind of rampaging authoritarian attempt by the Republicans, that is not even like high quality, efficient authoritarianism, but is bumbling, disordered authoritarianism. Democrats as a national brand aren't there. Given your perch in Pennsylvania, be very clear with us. What do Democrats need to most change about their ways as a national party to fix the brand? And second, can you tell us what regular people are doing in terms of activism as you see it in Pennsylvania in terms of these, fighting oligarchy we see around the country, these rallies, in terms of Tesla takedown, in terms of April 5th protests that are being organized now, next month? What are regular people doing that's working?
Well, I think the instruction here is really to follow what happened in the 36th senatorial race, which is go down to the lowest levels of political representation and engage with people from the lowest levels. All right. I'm not saying get off of Morning Joe and get off of the TV shows and all that kind of stuff, but get out there in the neighborhoods and talk to people. You may not have the solution, but at least you're talking and engaging with folks but understanding this. Stealing folks' Social Security is a non-starter. Okay? Reducing people's health care is a non-starter. They're talking, we're in the college season right now, right? Students are making their decision where they want to go to college. They're trying to put together a financial aid package. The Republicans are talking about eliminating Pell Grants, okay? And 29% of Pennsylvania students get Pell Grants. Talk about those things and talk clearly, succinctly, and bring it down and get out into communities, get out into neighborhoods. And I'm telling you, people will respond to that. Because they see someone fighting for them. And one of the things that we learned in the Malone victory, and he talked about this, is that the Republican Party, the Republican senators, Republican state reps, Republican local people are not pushing back against what's happening in Musk and Trump and the Republican Party at a national level. They're not pushing back on that stuff, even though they know in their own communities it is not popular. And he and James Malone spoke to those issues with the folks in that senatorial district, and now he's a winner. He's going to be a state senator, and we're going to do everything that we can to retain that seat a year and a half from now.
Democratic State Senator Vincent Hughes, by the way.
Yeah,
let's do it. That's his wife. We met in the desert in Abu Dhabi a few weeks ago. His wife is the great Cheryl Lee Ralph of Abbott Elementary. She is also the 2025 recipient of the 3050 Summit Know Your Value Award. And she brought the house down, and it was great to meet you there. I remember saying in the desert as we were talking politics under the moonlight, way out in the desert, you should come on Morning Joe sometime.
Well,
and here you are.
We are so glad you're here, and we just want you to know, just first of all, how exciting. It's so glad you were there. And also, all of us around the table, thoughts and prayers, and not only for the Sixers, but also the Flyers.
Oh, here we go. What?
Trust the process, baby. Trust the process.
You got to be gritty. You got to be gritty. All right?
Come on, baby.
Say hi to Cheryl. Take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.